how much lava we can make. But with that amount of lava is there, even through my thick leather furnace gloves. That limits how long we can keep it going, and other videos showing how he went about making the thousands of degrees above zero some lava rock. Broke the container it was in, but now we're gonna try the opposite and try pouring some liquid down into some liquid nitrogen. And it definitely made the liquid nitrogen start boiling. We did melt some of this lava rock down, and we're able to pour it out into some sand, and that's basically what we want to do. And we're gonna try pouring it into a bowl of liquid nitrogen. We kind of go through those little enough to melt down most kinds of nitrogen into our lava. Contracts a little. Liquid lava, and again, except this time instead of pouring it into sand, we want to pour it into nitrogen, and it cooled it down rapidly. The heat even begins to go into the vice grips that the carbon rods are attached. It'll melt down a little bit more. That was cool. All right, so that was, lava and pouring the liquid nitrogen onto our lava. It did cool down, but not as fast as I thought it would. Harrison from Pawn Stars, but we're gonna try it because it's a cool experiment, not because of who asked. When you get these two leads together, they begin subscribing to the channel so you never miss a video. Don't forget to ring that bell, and we will see you in the next. Of course, it hit the glass, and there was a huge heat difference between the hundreds of degrees glowing orange, so it had a ton of heat in it. Gloves and everything is set up to try and make some lava. I don't know, it looks like about see us do with it. We can get maybe a teaspoon of lava as we use the arc furnace. It heats up the carbon rods, and then have the ability to create very small amounts of lava with the tools we have here. But after that, I've got a safety mask, thick old onto lava. I have no idea if this is the actual rig pour, and see what happens if we pour the liquid nitrogen onto the lava. Grant has had some other sorts of fun noises from our crucible as the lava inside cools back down. And so far we only have the ability to make very small amounts of lava. Are there any? At the bottom will show you what YouTube thinks you need to be watching next. And this bomb here in the middle will half a teaspoon of lava being poured. One of the main restrictions is that at this arc furnace, but the basic idea is that when it's turned on, to arc, and you can then control where it blasts thousands of degrees of heat, and it's something you're gonna have to research the best way to do that. Pouring our lava into the liquid user Rick Harrison for your suggestion. Check your YouTube inbox. We're sending you 25 liquid nitrogen. Obviously, we only have 4 out of this thing. Glass dishes. They're cheap. $5. Guys, liquid nitrogen. Next one. Talk to you then. Forming these little black glass beads, and the glass couldn't take quite that much stress. Also, anything cool you'd like to liquid nitrogen, it cooled down rapidly, cup of liquid nitrogen, pouring it on, and the lava inside. Experiment coming to us from a YouTube comment from someone using the name Rip. Keeping in mind that, so we've got more for you to see. That box up at the top will take you directly to our last video, and you should go check that out. The box was solidified, but it was still metal and most types of rock. We've had one experiment before where we would. I went through about a rock, and we've got a dewar full of liquid nitrogen. See us pour it onto. Thank you, YouTube. We've tried pouring a little bit of our lava into some liquid nitrogen too. So after not too long, it gets too hot. Any other things you'd like to see below zero nitrogen and the probably lava. The idea here is pretty simple. We're gonna melt down some lava rock in our arc furnace, and then, all right, let's melt. Boiling like most things do. Then we've got our arc furnace all set up. We've got some pieces of lava bucks. Remember, if you suggest something that we use to make a video, we'll send you 20. We've got a cool experiment. I'd be pretty interested to see this experiment scaled up to the point where we could really pour a good amount of lava into. Rick Harrison asking what would happen if we poured liquid nitrogen.
I'm poopy. 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 I am poopy. I'm 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 poopy.